Hi, this is Koen from RPG Playground, and today I want to go over the feature roadmap. So where is the feature roadmap? If you go to help, release roadmap, and here you have a general overview of the roadmap, but we also have a public roadmap on Trello, and these are basically all the features that are suggested or that are upcoming. So I want to go over that one to give some comments and to show you what I'm working on and what will be there in the future. Okay, let's close the Votum screen. So on the right you can see what I've been working on. Well, last time what I did was I made some versions on itch.io and Kongregate, but they didn't really do that well, so I removed them again, and now everything is again on rpgplayground.com. Then I also made a Dutch version, spelmaken.com, which is basically here. I'm based in Belgium, we speak Dutch here. I wanted to make a local version so that the kids here can also start playing around with making games and things like that. So that's the reason why I didn't really release that much new features lately, but right now I'm back at working on the features, and the first thing I'm working on is the particles for fire and smoke, and out of that one will also come screen effects. If you take a look here at the details, then at the bottom you see based on particles. So these screen effects, like weather effects, are based on particles, which are snow, mist, dust particles. You might be able to use dust particles, for example, in some dungeon levels or stuff like that. And then rain, of course. So those things I want to introduce first. The particles itself, it's also nice because you will be able to really customize certain particles, and then you can make fire or like some kind of waterfall, things like that. So, but yeah, more on that in the future. Then there's also a few new actions, and the change character sprite is one of them. These things are not that hard for me to implement, but I think it can help a lot of you. So those things I want to introduce pretty fast. On the wish list here, there's also a few that I might include when I do the change character sprite. I might include some extra actions there. Let me see. I saw one that would also be really easy for me to implement. It's this one, the change actor direction. It's really easy for me to add it, and people might need it if you want some character to face a certain direction before he says something. Now I think you can work around it by letting him make one step or something like that, but yeah, it might be easier to just change the direction. So, as you might know, you can vote on all the features. Like the water tiles have 20 votes, which is basically the same as the screen effects now. Yeah, the water tiles, I know it's been requested a lot also on the forum, on the Discord server. But the thing is, it's not that fast for me to implement, so I always try to postpone it. But I really think you can make like a lot of cool levels if we actually support it. Like I have some nice graphics to make rivers, to make waterfalls, things like that. So I think it would really benefit the feel of your levels. So yeah, after I do the particle stuff, then probably the water tiles will be next. And then also with 19 votes, this one shot up really fast, and that's the inventory, the shop and the items. Basically that your hero can receive certain items, or you can go to a shop and sell and buy things like that. This is not a small feature, but actually there is a like some kind of, what to say, inventory light system, and that is this one. It's a new action. It's a new action that I would add where you can show a certain icon, and here you could already work towards items and towards an inventory system, because for example, now you can give the hero a token, or you can change a number on the hero. What you could do is right before that or right after that, you show an info dialog. For example, you could say like, oh, your hero now receives a sword, and then you can show one of the sword icons there, and as such, or you receive new armor, and then you can show the armor, and then it's more visual that you actually receive something. So this is basically the light version of the inventory system, where you cannot really equip certain items yet, or sell or buy. But it might be a nice start, and then once we have this, then we can actually go to a real inventory system. Then on the third place, player can save and load progress. This is also not an easy one for me to implement, because there is also a difficulty with when you change your game. For example, a player plays your game, he or she stores progress, and then you start changing your game, and then that player comes back, restores the game, but the game in the meantime might have changed, and so they're unable to make any progress because they're in a level that was deleted or things like that. So this one might be harder for me to accomplish. To resolve that one, I might say like, okay, once you save progress, then when you load it, you will go to that specific version of the game and not a later version of the game. So there are ways how I can solve it. And then for the rest, yeah, it's let human NPCs fight. Basically, it's more functionality towards the fighting, make it more flexible, I guess. Import your own graphics is also requested a lot. And then, yeah, it's just go to the list, see what you like, start voting on it. There are some new things that were proposed recently, like I think this one, the new actions for camera control, was suggested by Aura in a forum, where it would be nice that you could scroll over your level and show part of your level. I know a lot of RPG games do that, and it's indeed a nice effect. Then, yeah, the change actor direction, configured keyboard controls, that was also requested a lot, but I see it only has one vote. And then, yeah, like I said, just go to the list, see what you like, and start voting. So that's all I wanted to say right now. So now it's back to programming for me, working on the screen effects, the particles. Maybe I'll make another video where I can already show what I have for the particles, because I already have something working, but it's really basic. You cannot configure it yet, but it might give you a nice idea of what I'm working on. Okay, so yeah, don't forget to subscribe at the bottom so you don't miss any videos. And if you want, you can like this video if you really liked it, of course. If you have any questions or whatsoever, just ask them below in the comments, or go to the Discord and ask. I'm always available everywhere, so no problem. All right, have a nice day. Bye.